Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, let's see how to select datas and organize these datas into a letter for the care home manager. The writing subtest will last for 45 minutes in total, in which the initial 5 minutes is for reading and the remaining 40 minutes is for writing your letter. In this letter, today's date is 6/2/2021 and our role is the community health nurse who is visiting Mrs. McAllister Jordan regularly since 2019. After getting a clarity over your role, read the writing task, which is situated at the bottom of the letter, to know to whom we are writing this letter. By reading the writing task, we can understand that we are going to write a referral letter to the care home manager, whose name is Mr. George Fernandez. Mr. George Fernandez address is situated at the bottom of this task. Now, let's select datas from this case note by being in the shoes of the reader. From patient detail, we need name Mrs. McAllister Jordan, age 67 years. From social background, we can select widow, 2 sons, visits infrequently and lives away, refuses to see sons, drinks alcohol heavily, 21 liters per week, now reduced and takes occasionally. From psychological issues, we can select fear of being in a large group of people, likes to be inside the home, doesn't like outside environment. From medical history, everything is important except 2011, which resection surgery successfully, because the surgery was successful and the patient doesn't have any issues related to this. Therefore, it is not important to mention this thing in our letter. Today feels loneliness, has good bonding with neighbors, confusion, forgetting medications, and dislikes to cook. Everyday task from this page is essential. Now, let's see a sample letter. The letter starts with date and address part. Today's date is 6th February 2021 and the address is Mr. George Fernandez, Care Home Manager, Urban VIC, 3000. If we come across any of the 4-digit number at the last of the address part means it's a PIN code. Before PIN code, it is essential to add comma. Following the address, we'll be writing the salutation. Here, the care home manager has 2 names, so I am going with the second name. Dear Mr. Fernandez, comma, referring Mrs. McAllister Jordan, age 67 years. The first paragraph of the letter is called as the purpose paragraph. It carries most of the marks in this letter. The purpose paragraph consists of patient's full name, diagnosis for which we are referring the patient, and the discharge status. In this case note, there is no information available about the patient's discharge status, so that we are not mentioning anything about patient's discharge status in our purpose paragraph. I am writing to refer Mrs. McAllister Jordan, who feels lonely and has difficulty in personal care. She requests your support in order to meet her future needs. Next comes the assessment paragraph. Mrs. Jordan has been under our care for the treatment of routine health issues. During today's home visit, she was noted to be confused, forgetting medications, and unwilling to cook. In addition, She has fear of being in a large group. Therefore, she prefers to be inside the home rather than outside environment. However, she maintains good bonding with her neighbors. Next comes the social paragraph. Mrs. Jordan is a widow. She has two sons who visit her occasionally. She used to drink 21 liters of alcohol per week, but now it was reduced and she drinks occasionally. She has had high cholesterol, osteoarthritis, and hypertension since 2009, 2010, and 2012, respectively, for which she is on medications and physiotherapy sessions. Additionally, she was diagnosed with early stage kidney disease and her legs were noted to be swollen. Therefore, it needs to be elevated. Next comes the recommendation paragraph. In this, we will be mentioning what are all the things the recipient needs to do in their care. It would be beneficial if you could monitor Mrs. Jordan medication compliance and avoid aspirin as well as non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs as she is immune suppressed. Flu vaccine is recommended. It is important to follow low salt and cholesterol diet. Please encourage her to increase fruits and vegetables in her diet. She needs application of pain relief cream on her hands and knees. Of note, advise her to attend the physiotherapy sessions regularly. Her medication list is enclosed with this letter. And the last paragraph is the conclusion paragraph. In this, we will be asking the recipient to contact us if he or she has any queries related to patient condition. Finally, completing the letter with a signing off. Here I wrote yours sincerely because they mentioned the care home manager name in our address part. That's why we wrote yours sincerely. And our role is the community health nurse.